Hello and welcome to Students of Wisdom. Today, we're going to dive deep into a profound topic that can transform your life, the art of detachment. In a world filled with distractions, desires, and constant changes, learning to let go of our emotional attachments to external events, possessions, and outcomes is essential for inner peace and happiness. So, whether you're feeling weighed down by material possessions or anxious about the future, this video is for you. We'll explore stories, lessons, and practical steps you can take to cultivate detachment in your life. Before we begin, if you find value in our content, please take a moment to subscribe to Students of Wisdom. Your support helps us spread these important teachings to more people like you. First, let's clarify what we mean by detachment. Detachment doesn't mean being indifferent or apathetic. It's not about withdrawing from life or ignoring your feelings. Instead, it's about recognizing what you can and cannot control. Imagine you're at a buffet. You can choose what to put on your plate, but you can't control how the food tastes. Similarly, in life, you can make choices and take actions, but the outcomes are often beyond your control. Let me share a story to illustrate this concept. There was once a farmer who owned a horse. One day, the horse ran away. When the neighbors heard, they came to comfort the farmer, saying, "What bad luck!" The farmer simply replied, "Maybe." A few days later, the horse returned, bringing with it several wild horses. The neighbors exclaimed, "What good luck!" The farmer replied again, "Maybe." Then, while trying to ride one of the wild horses, the farmer's son fell and broke his leg. The neighbors came to console the farmer, saying, "What bad luck!" Once more, the farmer replied, "Maybe." Later, a war broke out, and the son was spared from being drafted due to his injury. The neighbors exclaimed, "What good luck!" The farmer simply replied, "Maybe." This story teaches us that life is unpredictable. What seems like a misfortune can turn into a blessing, and vice versa. The farmer's detached response allowed him to remain calm amidst the highs and lows of life. Next, let's talk about emotional attachment. It's natural to form attachments to people, possessions, and outcomes. These attachments can provide us with comfort and security. However, when we become overly attached, we can find ourselves suffering. Attachment can lead to anxiety, disappointment, and resentment. For example, consider someone who is overly attached to their job. They might work long hours, sacrificing their health and relationships. If they were to lose that job, they could experience a deep sense of loss and identity crisis. Let's consider another story. A man was walking through a busy street when he realized he had lost his wallet. Panic set in as he thought of all the cash and important cards inside. He searched frantically for it, feeling his heart race with anxiety. After hours of searching, he found the wallet in a nearby cafe, untouched. While he felt immense relief, he realized that the stress he experienced during those hours was self-inflicted. Had he practiced detachment, he might have approached the situation with more calmness. He could have focused on what he could control, his actions, rather than fixating on the outcome. Letting go is an essential part of detachment. When we release our grip on attachments, we open ourselves up to new experiences and opportunities. Imagine a person holding a tight fist. What happens when you try to add more into that fist? It becomes impossible. Now, imagine if that person relaxed their grip. Suddenly, there's space for new things to come in. This metaphor illustrates how holding on to our attachments can prevent us from receiving new blessings in life. When we let go, we create space for growth and new experiences. Here are some practical ways to practice letting go. Mindfulness meditation. Spend a few minutes each day in silence. Focus on your breath and observe your thoughts without judgment. This practice can help you become aware of your attachments. Journaling. Write down your attachments and how they make you feel. Reflect on what would happen if you let them go. This can help you process your emotions and see things from a different perspective. Gratitude practice. Shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. Each day, list 3 things you're grateful for. This simple exercise can help cultivate a sense of abundance rather than scarcity. Detachment can lead to a profound sense of freedom. When we release our attachment to outcomes, we can experience life more fully. Acceptance is a crucial component of detachment. It means acknowledging reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. When we accept the present moment, we can respond to life with clarity and composure. Consider a woman who received a beautiful vase as a gift. One day, it slipped from her hands and shattered into pieces. Initially, she felt devastated, grieving over the loss. But then, she realized that the vase was just an object. The memories associated with it remained intact. Instead of focusing on the broken vase, she chose to create a new art piece from the shards. This act of acceptance allowed her to find beauty in the situation rather than dwelling on loss. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. By practicing detachment, we can cultivate resilience. Change is a constant in life. When we resist change, we invite suffering. However, when we embrace it with detachment, we can adapt and grow. Think of a river flowing through a landscape. It encounters obstacles, rocks, fallen trees, and even human-made barriers. Yet, the river doesn't fight against these obstacles. It flows around them, carving its own path over time. Like the river, we can learn to flow with life's changes. By accepting that obstacles are a part of our journey, we can navigate them with grace and resilience. Practicing detachment can bring numerous benefits to your life. Here are a few. Inner peace. When you let go of your attachments, you free yourself from anxiety and stress. You cultivate a sense of calm amidst life's chaos. Improved relationships. By detaching from expectations, you can enjoy relationships without pressure. This leads to deeper connections based on acceptance and understanding. Greater happiness. When you focus on the present moment rather than clinging to the past or worrying about the future, you cultivate joy in everyday life. As we wrap up, I want to remind you of the key takeaways from today's discussion on the art of detachment. Recognize what you can control and what you cannot. Practice letting go of emotional attachments to people, possessions, and outcomes. Embrace acceptance and change as natural parts of life. Cultivate resilience by flowing with life's challenges. Remember, detachment is a practice. It takes time and effort, but the rewards are profound. By learning to let go, you can experience a greater sense of freedom, happiness, and peace. Thank you for joining me today on this journey toward detachment. If you found value in this video, please subscribe to Students of Wisdom for more insights and teachings. Until next time, may you find peace in letting go.